A magistrate has dismissed assault charges against former NRL star Reece Wesser after the alleged victim didn't show up in court. The former Panthers and Rabbitohs player was accused of dragging Simone Kenmore down the stairs of his unit on grand final night last year. Mr Wesser walked away from court, refusing to comment.
Northern Tablelands MP Adam Marshall has slammed the federal government's move to pull its final 2 years of gonski funding. The local member says the funding is vital to ensure equal resources for country schools.
Adam Marshall is a passionate advocate for the gonski education reforms. The funding, shared in part by both state and federal government, is attributed to schools based on students' needs. The Northern Tablelands member says the benefits to country schools are already evident.
And already, just in the Northern Tablelands electorate, across the 90-odd schools in this electorate, we've seen a recurrent funding increase across those schools of more than $8 million just in the first 3 years of those gonski education changes.
The funding is able to be spent where each school needs it most, in areas like IT resources and specialist teachers.
Gonski is actually educational equity for students in country areas that has long been denied under a rubbish funding system that saw a lot of the metropolitan schools get all the money and country schools, rural, remote schools, those that are isolated, largely miss out.
Now the federal government has indicated it won't be committing to the final 2 years of the funding. Mr Marshall says he will continue the fight to keep the extra money on the table, imploring for the sake of country kids.
This isn't about politics. This is about the future of our young people. It's about giving them access to an education that's equal to those in metropolitan areas. Forget about the politics. Just look after country students.
Emily Herbert, NBN News.
Inverell's council has escaped a merger following the state government's Fit for the Future reforms. However, to remain independent, the council will need to raise rates to spend millions of dollars on its rural roads.
It's been a long road for local councils under